for FaZe, especially on their CT side. As long as they can play together, as long as they can also have those individual moments like Guardian just sneaking their headshot like that on towards Rez, then I'm a happy man. Look at Nico waiting for the push. This is Nico just being Nico right now. Nico taking down every single player that comes his way. Get right, finally gonna step in and shut him down. So short and window find themselves completely smoked off. Rez taking contact at a ramp, takes down Rain with a very nice headshot. Nico towards mid, but again a smoke blocking his vision. The line of sight between him and Exist. For FaZe, they still rotated over on towards the A site. The retake is now going to be on Karrigan and ready to swing a nice and wide Guardian. A very nice shot. Karrigan, the second follow-up, the molly. Deep behind Firebox, and this is when the going gets tough. They peek out once again. Guardian, another flick on towards Get Right. And it just falls further into place. The push continues. The pressure kicking in. Boris next in line to hit the deck. Guardian is doing it all right now. Nico gonna finish it off. A very strong position from Drac, and one that could really instigate this A-take. Rain being problematic. Karrigan as well, adding insult to injury. He claims that second kill on towards Rez. Draken still such a good position, but standing idle. Spraying wildly at Rain. Nearly a horrendous whiff, but manages to close it out. Now he'll be hunted. Exist taking down Olaf. Draken now just rejoining his team in mid. Guardian already starting to work back into this one.
A-site looks to be the play. And now Guardian, a triple kill for him. Starting to make his way back out of Palace. 10 seconds. Get right, gets himself immediately onto the site and just gets the plant down. This is exposed. Draken's covering it, trying to take down Guardian. Guardian gets the tag, but not the frag. And Draken will save his teammate in this particular regard. Get right on 38, back towards the firebox. It's all Karrigan, the leader, the IGL, the captain for FaZe. Molotov towards Sticker Booth, but Draken's got him covered and will lock out a triple kill.
Get right, away from the pack. We'll just be over towards mid. Rain getting aggressive, leads to one kill, but can't go for a second. Nico, meanwhile, he certainly will. Exist was walking dead set towards him. Both lining out, ready to clash. Draken working for that stairs wide peak, but no one gonna take the bait just yet. The deep smoke ramp. Rain just gonna walk forward into the crosshair of Draken though, and that's where things start to come up trump through NiP. As they're ready to push. Nico, the only real player in a good spot, but Exist just sprays through the edge of the smoke.
Spots him out, takes him down. 4 on 3 now. Make it 3 on 3. As Exist does fall, entering from Palace into the site. 2 players there to back him up, but NiP will decide actually to get a little bit more timid away from A. Bomb will rotate back away. Get right does have mid control into underpass. He will go. And looking in, could catch these 2 players in connector. Olaf Meister and Guardian. Oh, Olaf Meister actually sprays him down, does take the man advantage back for FaZe. And now it's down to Draken and Rez. AWP and AK. Bomb on the back of Draken. Trying to find a pick back, trying to find a man advantage for NiP as they do even it at 2-2. Dangerous for connector, but Olaf Meister is smoked off, so it should be fine. 2 versus 2. Retake coming in, but Draken shuts down Karrigan and leaves it all up to Olaf, the Swedish superstar. Can he make this work? No, he can't. Draken will net a 4K.
Gotta love X-ray sometimes. Flashes go nice and high. Guardian pushing through, relocating the triple, holding for the ramp out play. And he's getting away with it. Pretty much unscathed too, bear in mind. Kill after kill. Guardian looking for more. Finally traded out, but Rain's in position to trade for him.
For an after plant. Will make his way in towards A instead, hopefully to get a pick on Rain or Nico, but Rain spotted him already. Calling it out. Flashbang away, may even force the peek away. Indeed, Get Right will be able to get 1 kill for it, but Rain with a quick trade, an efficient trade. Guardian looking on through, actually does catch off Rez as he peeks in from short into connector and gets shut down for it. So once again, a great opener. They don't expect Draken. Nico does catch him off, but Draken able to get the trade on Guardian. Dropping one of those AWPs, bringing it to a 4 on 3. At the very least, it is favoured to FaZe Clan, but NiP need to find a little more. And as I say, that Forest gets taken out, so maybe this round may be looking a little bit more difficult for this T side.
50 seconds for him to work with. Good chunk of time, but that's a push that didn't need to be made. That anyone checking short, you just wildly jump around the corner with a misplaced flash, you give Karrigan the kill. You give him control of the bomb. Now they're just going to use all the utility to make things so hard for you to Exist. This round should be off the table. Molly nearly keeping you in place, but Rain opts not to use it just because he knows that you're already through. But damage is damage, and eventually you take too much.
Still got to deal with Olaf Meister. AWP, close range, Exist spots him as he gets utility out and takes him down to a 5-on-3. This is huge for NiP. With Get Right pushing so aggressive, he could take down Rain as well. It's all crumbling to pieces around FaZe. As 2 are left alive, NiP have not lost a single man. And the bomb is allowed to push. Carrigan does get Forest, but what much more can him and NiKo do at this point?
Feeling pretty good about the 96 right now. T-Time told me he was ready to whip out his pitchforks and hunt me down if I was incorrect. Well, that's looking like it's going to be the case. Carrigan and NiKo, the 2 men to try and stop me. Carrigan providing the timing works out the right way. That's how it does. Simple kill, the back of the neck. Leaving just NiKo, all alone. 3 players to find. Very little time, but Draken looking like he may well be an easy first target, as he's showing no respect to the idea of there being a second player underpass.
Does get caught off. NiKo does get spotted. Tagged down, getting Draken at the very least, but Get Right in his grasp. Look at this. FaZe are just going to rush the whole thing down. Flash does blind Carrigan. A Molotov out towards Truck, though, does push players back away, as it is Rez on the site. Players rotating in close range on short range. Gets the opening frag and goes aggressive, looking for Draken as well. Armor on him. Bomb goes down very, very quick from FaZe, and NiP immediately in for a retake.
Double spotting the smoke, waiting to see if they can get something to work with Rain. Oh, I love this. Draken knows he's there, but the taps are coming through. The P250 doing the work. Looks for a secondary peek as well. Olofmeister, meanwhile, on short, sending it home for his team as he secures the double. Forest is going to push out Guardian. The cherry on top play as he gets the headshot.
The flashbangs and the smokes and all the utility starts to go over the edge. Forest gets the opener onto Olofmeister. Get Right taps, takes down Carrigan, looks for Rain, but Rain shuts him right back out. The action as FaZe have committed to this A site hit. Rain with a bomb on his back will make his way straight in towards the triple stack. And getting it down effective immediately. It's Draken, Forest, and Exist to retake from the CT spawn. Rain will get himself out of dodge, but takes a little bit of damage to a 4-on-3. FaZe with a disadvantage. NiP, they don't have many weapons though, so it really could swing either way, depending on how these aim duels go. NiKo considering a backstab, but just goes ahead and joins his teammates here in Rampers. NiP swarm the site. Draken gets a 1 dig on Guardian as Guardian takes out Forest. Rain with a quick spray, spots out Rez as well, but Rez takes the deagle shot all on NiKo now to hold it down. UMP sprays on the first. Exists with a deagle and a scout trying to land the head, does get it, but I don't think he's got enough time. Frantically looking for a defuse kit.
Olof getting aggressive right down through mid into connector. He will go Exist being the target up towards Palace. Get Right smoking off ramp, but he's got pressure coming in from connector now. As FaZe are here, they're ready to play. Exist starts to let rip, goes for 2. The third not going to be achieved as NiKo gets a double of his own. Rain, connector, he appears. Looking for more now towards jungle, but the smoke obliterating him. Guardian kicking in with the AWP though, and that saves things for FaZe. Now all he's got to do is bear into connector. A simple peek. Aggression from Rez, quickly rewarding as he finds Rain with the CZ. Marley burning out in window, gives them a bit of a chance to work mid if they want, as Olofmeister props out through ramp, securing the frag on towards Exist. Guardian still holding window, very patient. Get Right, giving him the pick. Things get easier and easier for FaZe. They try and shut them down once and for all. That wildcard spot, just 3 rounds away from them. Guardian looks for Forest, and it's an easy frag. NiKo, next in line for a kill, wants Rez. It all falls into place. Draken last man standing. NiKo gonna go hunting. Knows where he is now. CT gonna be peeked. And just like that, NiKo gets the double.
Rez does spot Guardian, does take his head off. Counter grenades and Molotov, trying to keep the likes of Olof and Rain away, but
trying to see if he can force the pick on towards Get Right. Unable to make it work the first time around, but he'll take the second shot. And one that certainly works out. Dist, pretty good hold of connector though, and the problem here is for Carrigan now. There's so many places to look, but Carrigan, of all people, is hitting these shots. Carrigan with the double, looking for the third. He'll find it. FaZe clan, grand final point.
And it's going to be a very, very messy ordeal with NiP up on a retake. Get Right will be able to take down Carrigan. And they've locked things out. NiKo gets Rez, and Get Right smiles up another kill with the UMP.
The B site is open.
The bomb will go down, as you say. A 3-on-4 NiP, a retake to the B site.
A shot from Guardian to start to cement things. A 3 versus 3. It's even up until Get Right steps in. Draken gets himself up on towards short. The movement working out. 2 players to find. Got 3 on your team, but Guardian watching Hawkeye towards short. You peek Draken, and you struggle. Forest coming quickly through BAP's time, beginning to run on out. Gotta go fast. Guardian still holding. But the shot miss. It's all on Forest. Spraying rapidly. Olofmeister playing the time. Dancing around the back of the pillar. Olofmeister with the headshot. FaZe Clan. They will be going to the Epicenter wildcard qualifiers as they win this grand final 2-0, 16-6 in map number 2.